All right. So, you guys are at Brass's. It is anywhere from 4 to 4:30 in the morning, so the city at large is not terribly active yet. Maybe the earliest of risers up, but other than that, still pretty dead. It's a little bit before most people will get started. Most of the activity would be down by the docks, but y'all are a little closer to town where people like to sleep in. So, you get to make a choice what you want to do next. Do you want to sleep? Do you want to strike while the iron is hot?
I say
That is up
while
to you.
nobody's awake, still, we try this runestone out on the spire.
I agree. Might as well. We've been up all night anyways. Let's keep it going.
What's a few more hours?
Working on the night shift,
So I think at
baby.
this point you are in the early hours of the fourth day, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Mhm.
So day 4 of the festival is not yet dawned, but you are in it. So you're heading back towards the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun hasn't risen
Right.
yet or is starting to rise.
Not quite yet. You have to remember you're in the shadows of the cliff.
Right.
So
So it's
you
still
don't
nice and
it doesn't
dark.
get a ton of sun. Yeah. All right. Plus it is about 4:30, so I would say the sun rises closer to 6 or 6:30.
I don't have any questions necessarily, but does anybody want to talk to Brassa before we go?
That's a
That'd be
good idea.
smart.
She knows a lot of things.
I don't
Brass
have
is
any
very smart.
questions. I'm very much in trying to figure out what's going
Do we know
on.
exactly how long we have till we should be concerned? Time wise? I feel like it's
So at
something I
this
would know
point,
whenever people start to roam, but
yeah, so during the festival, people tend to stay up a little bit later, so I wouldn't say the day starts quite as early. You'll have the people like the merchants probably setting up once the sun starts to rise. You have the earlier people at the docks probably starting around 3:30 to 4:30. So they're already awake, but in the part of town you're in as you're going to the more the richer areas,
Mhm.
they're not getting up early. So,
since this is where
I
they
would
take
say
people, I just concern about Viridium people patrolling.
right. So you're going to be more concerned you want to be out of there before the sun rises. So you've got maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, well, because if it's going to unlock a door, yeah, like if we're guaranteed it unlocks that door, then I mean, getting in should not be a problem. So as
And
far as like wasting time unlocking the door, like we won't have that problem. Now, once we get in, I've I've never been to the Spire cells, so I don't know what it's like on the inside. Like, is it going to be dark? Is it going to be is when the sun comes up? Is that a thing?
Maybe these are
Like is
questions Brasha can answer.
yeah. So let's take
Brasha!
let's take
Is
like
it? Is it?
15 minutes and
Okay.
ask Brasha some questions.
But she is an early riser. She's one of those old people who gets up at like 4 in the morning and goes to bed whenever she damn well pleases.
Yeah, Brasha, can we ask you a few questions?
Brasha comes in. Of course. Of course. What can I help you with today?
So the Spire cells.
Oh,
You happen to know anything about them?
let me see. No, I've never been myself. I'm a little too. Well, let's just say I'm good with my So
Obviously. I don't know how to take that one. Okay.
so
She's good at what she does, we'll say that.
Yeah, well, okay.
She's
I
never
do
been
know
caught.
a few who have been down that way. Now, it depends on how you get in. There's probably more way than one. You know those scholars, they're so tricky with their magic. But some ways are probably easier than others. Hmm. But you do have to be careful. They have very strong magic. And I do know that once you're in a cell, they've found a way to keep your magic from working.
So do you
That's bad news.
do you know where an entrance is at?
Oh, I can't say that I do. I've never had to try. I suppose I should. I'll have to ask some questions. You can see, for once, she kind of sharpens. Like,
Okay.
she wants to know.
Have you ever heard anything about the inside other than the other than the ward magic, like where you can't use magic inside? Like if someone were to break in, would it be dark? Would there be sunlight? Would there be lots of guards present? Anything like that?
Well, I know there is a guard room, and likely most prisons, as most people know, surely they do guard rotations, but I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry, dear.
Okay. Any idea when those rotations happen? Shift on, shift off?
Likely, I'm not sure. Most guards in the city rotate anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. I know that. The one outside in the square does every 3 hours. Bradley's a lovely boy.
Sure. I've probably had brush-ins with Bradley. Anybody else have any other questions?
No.
Okay.
So,
Brusha?
Says I
No?
do hope that at least helps a bit.
so if magic doesn't work in there,
We're in trouble.
you got like all I got's a couple extra daggers. You got like a sword I can borrow or something?
I might have a sword laying around.
That's clever.
I don't know if
Hermione.
magic doesn't work, seeing as it might be a bit dangerous for the guards not to have it. I know in the cells it doesn't. But I don't know beyond that. But let me see. I'll be right back. And she toddles off, and you hear her goblin companion griping and a lot of like as she digs through things. Once.
Why does part of me feel like Brush is about to pull out like Excelsior, the blade of the cunning, and it's like plus 10 to strength and about to turn Solace into like this ultimate warrior.
Let's see. So she comes out, and it's not exactly a sword. It will probably function around the same as a short sword. It is a cleaver style butcher knife, but like a little bit bigger than it should be.
Yes.
So you're thinking short sword style. Like she's back there hacking something.
She stole it off of an ogre.
Like a meat cleaver.
I love it.
So 1d6.
Second.
That's what a short sword is.
Yeah, 1d6.
I'm assuming it does it do slashing? I guess it would do slashing.
It does slashing.
Okay.
And it has one special ability.
It's eaten out of the carton.
I'm going to highly
So-
thank her. And so I'll return this to you.
So once per short rest, you can deal an additional 1d4 slashing at the start of its next turn. It's a bleed effect.
Okay. I'm going to have to figure out how
It's
to
called-
add a weapon.
The Butcher's Mark.
It even has a name.
Yeah, the ability's Butcher's Mark. The name is Brass's Cleaver.
Right. You better not lose that Brass's cleaver. She's gonna be so pissed at you.
So she hands it over with surprising strength and dexterity, flips it and then
One-handed.
hands it.
One-handed, and he picks it up and he's like,
over
oh.
and he just drops.
Yeah, it's the weapon itself is about
hefty.
3 pounds.
That's hefty.
All right, so y'all are headed now out back to the door. Yes.
Yes.
See,
All right. So, you, for the second time tonight, are back in the alleys behind the Viridium Spire. It is still fairly quiet. In the distance, you can hear noise, but for the most part, this side of town's still pretty dead. It smells of iron and kind of chalky. And the great tower looms above you, its golden trim catching the earliest. Vale, as you approach, you kind of feel the runestone pulse faintly.
Gross.
like as a heartbeat.
What are we doing?
Where are we at right now?
We're
You
at the
are
spire.
at
We're
the
at the
door. You're at the door at the spire. So,
So, me first.
if you want to use it,
You want me to kick
I
it
don't know if
again?
I can get in. I get if you want to try.
No, good. It was plenty solid last time, and I know the second I roll something, yep, that was going to be a low one, so I was going to take damage.
That's all we came all the way here for. I don't know what memory I'll lose, so hopefully not a valuable one.
so you're going to use it. You're going to be the one doing this one. All right. I need you to roll an intelligence saving.
How does
What'd you
2
roll?
sound?
A 2? All right. With a lower
Back on the
roll,
good
you
rolls.
Wait, should I be doing? Hold on. Should I be doing the top row ones, or
Mhm.
because there's another box that says saving throws? So is it just an intelligence or a saving?
did you
Because intelligence at the tops has a +0, but under the saving throw one, I have at least a +2. Not that it would have helped here by any means, but
I think for saving throws, if it was just an intelligence check, it would be the ones at the top. For saving throw, you do the one under saving throw, I believe. You would have got a +2 to that roll, basically.
it would
But
have been 4 either way. It still would have sucked.
Right. But you did
I was
not.
just curious if I should have done that one though.
All right, because your roll was lower.
What's the numbers underneath the pluses on those as well?
On the top,
Yeah.
that's like what you rolled. That's your actual number.
So you have a 10 to your intelligence.
Okay.
Like your intelligence score is 10.
Okay,
All right.
got it.
So on a what would be a 4, you do not get to choose which memory you lose.
That's fine.
So one of the memories you lose. I'm going to roll on a table.
I just forget all of y'all's names. Who are you?
Maybe it'll be all of Solace's shitty ass songs.
I thought you loved them.
Just the chicken song. Just the chicken song.
It's bold of you to assume I listened to all of his songs.
All right. Because I feel like there should be a balance between positive and negative energy or memory. All right. So I'm going to roll on a table. 8. Oh, shit.
Oh,
God.
God. What just happened?
You forget how to be a rogue.
I'm so scared.
Your real name.
I forget my real name.
You forgot your real name. You
Sick.
can only remember your nickname.
She's like, I'm fine.
I'm cool with that.
That is wildly fitting. So you don't remember your name anymore. It's gone.
Does that include my nickname? Like I'm just
You know Vale because that is
not my real name.
so. Right. You no longer remember your real name. It's gone.
I don't have a feeling like that's going to come back to bite us in the ass. Like,
Yeah, it is.
she's going to be the chosen one, and they're going to
They're
be
gonna
like,
be like,
all you have to do is say your name. Just say your name. And you're like, Vale. And they're like, that's your nickname, you dumbass. And you're like, Vale.
Say my name, and I'll be like,
they're gonna be like Priscilla.
Brittany. Who?
All right.
complete denial. I'm
It's-
Vale.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Okay, so once you lose that memory, it is gone, and you feel like you lost something. It's like when you're like, I swear to God, there was something I was supposed to remember, but you don't know what it is. You're not
That would be
entirely sure what you
infuriating.
lost, but you lost something, and you can tell, which is maddening in its own sense.
Mhm.
But
Open the door and I get
The-
cranky.
yeah, basically, the runes on the door flare, flashing fairly bright before dimming, and then the door swings open. What was once solid stone in the seam line between the grout opens. And there is a staircase, which if you're still in the Albert Rodeo, feel free. I'm gonna unblock
Did
this.
I leave? Oh no, I didn't. It's over here.
Y'all don't have names anymore. I have to you or
Well,
you can name
I already
yourself.
lost my
Sure.
name, so
So,
Had to find
are
where
we
we were.
somewhere else now?
Yeah.
yes, to the right
Oh,
of
hi.
where you were before. That's not what I want. Varian.
I'll go say
Well,
Vario. Apparently, I forgot my name too.
You're
I
serial
got all of it
killer
but the
now.
last
Sorry.
letter.
And then Ophelia.
It's me.
Sorry, I'll fix.
No, you're good. I don't care.
No,
Can I just say that I'm
everybody's-
super pissed that Styx is just like sleeping at Brassa's, just like
She's missing out everything. All
Yes,
right,
she is.
so you all are at the top of a very long, very like deep staircase. Another staircase going down.
good.
Yay.
There are. It's not horribly dark. There's like dim rune lights kind of in the ceiling on the way down. And this should also be size accurate. From what you can see currently, no one in the stairs. Just a
Let's
stairway.
Let's do an Arcana. I'm gonna do an Arcana.
All right, do an Arcana check.
9. The bad rolls continue.
Just what you've seen so far.
Guess just start slowly sneaking down the stairs. Very quietly.
Make your way down the stairs.
Very slowly. Very quietly.
I will,
Alone. All
I will-
alone.
I will
Guys.
do a. What did you do? Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you get?
A 9. It was terrible.
Oh, I will also do an Arcana then. It's a 21.
All right. From what you can see, in this stairway, there are the lights, which are only lights. You can tell that there's nothing else malicious about them. The stairs, only stairs. The other arcana you can see, just what was left on the door, but it is it's not currently active. So it's no longer warded.
Good to know.
The door's shut behind us, correct? Or is it just
Yes.
open to the street?
It's shut behind you, but you get the sense you could open it fairly easily from the
Okay.
side with the arcana check.
Okay. I just want to make sure that like some Viridian guard wasn't going to walk past and be like, that door's not supposed to be open. Okay. So I'm not really sensing any magic in here, guys. Just what was on the door. I see the remnants of that, but nothing else. So unless somebody else sees something, maybe we can head down in.
So as you approach here, forgot to put it in, but this is a door, but it is ajar. So you can see into the room. And you hear, once you get to about where Ophelia is, you hear a sound that sounds vaguely like snoring. But right now you can basically only see to the other side of the room is a door.
So
Or is open.
we hear snoring from somewhere in this room.
Yes.
Oh god.
Just kind of vaguely snoring sound.
Is anybody else coming with
We-
us, or is it just me and
do
Ophelia?
Do we ninja through the
I'm
room?
following. Sorry, I was muted.
I'm lingering in the back because I'm frustrated trying to think of what
Oh
I'm
god,
getting.
here we go. Okay, so I'll move up.
I
I'll move up
guess.
like right to the door.
All right. So let me
just like looking
So as
around,
you look
scratching my head,
in-
like, what the fuck?
What the? Who? What?
Veil, what?
So the stairway opens onto a somewhat narrow
Oh,
stone chamber.
got you
There's a
so
single lantern that burns low on the table in the bottom right. There's shackles that hang idle. So up at the top, those are benches with shackles on them. So this is some sort of like holding area. And there's a cage in the bottom left. The young masked guard is slumped forward, his chin on his chest, and soft snores kind of echoing in the room. He's asleep. The door is here. And he's the only guard in the room that you can see.
Are you feeling
Yes.
stealthy to go knock him out?
That's well, maybe.
That's the thing. Like, do we? Yeah. Do you just want to knock him out, or do you want to kill him, or
Or just sneak past him.
try to just sneak past him?
It's a lot of stealth checks.
Yep.
We're rolling
Um,
terribly today.
Yep. So
Anybody got any
will-
cool spells to keep him from waking up?
It's not my jurisdiction.
I'm looking at what I got.
I learned some cool spells, but nothing for that.
Yeah, I don't have anything really. One of the only things I can do is like throw my voice, but that would just wake him up and maybe he would run off somewhere else. But
Oh boy, I don't, because my unarmed strike is not enough. I mean, how would that work to knock out? Like, yeah, I would have to knock all of his hit points out, right?
So there you have a couple of options. I'm going to do a house rule on this.
Okay.
Obviously, if you're trying to knock him out, either you have to bring him to 0 hit points, or you can do a contested strength to choke him out.
Okay. Boy. So really, that just who's? Because I mean, I know I probably have the highest strength, don't I? How far is that from where I'm at?
Not far.
Okay. Okay. Well, anybody else got any better ideas?
nope.
Okay.
Try
I'm
to
assuming
sneaky.
we'd want to knock him out too, just because, like, what if he has keys on him or something like that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and choke him out.
Okay. Good
All right.
So
luck.
how do you want to do that, Mags?
So it is a contested roll, so you get your strength modifier, he gets his. Now, once you start choking him, he will wake. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you get one shot at this.
Yeah.
You only get one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow this opportunity.
Thank
coins
you.
Once in a lifetime.
So
Okay.
he's gonna roll a d20
So
plus strength.
I guess I'll move up into his.
You do
range,
have
I
your
guess.
inspiration, but you don't have to
You do
spend
have
it right.
inspiration.
Oh, I do, don't I? Because I can use that at
can
any. I can use that at any point, right?
Right. And you can
Or
use
do I
it,
have
I
to-
believe, to gain advantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll normally.
Yeah, you can
and
you can
then
use it after the fact, can't you? For inspiration.
I think you
I
can
believe.
use it any time. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but okay, let's just see what I get.
All right.
Here we go. How does an 18 plus 4, so 22?
He got a 5.
Cool. So choke the fuck out of this motherfucker.
So
Tap out!
he
Tap
wakes,
out!
and
Tap
then
out!
his head
Tap out!
and then his head falls. So he is knocked out.
That was surprisingly
say-
easy. He's not a very good card.
Did y'all see that?
Just
No.
not
What happened?
strong.
And I'm just still in the back, like, what the fuck?
We're
I'm
s-
forgetting.
we could come in. He got him.
Vale, did you see how strong I was?
What? No.
Did you see how strong I was? Damn it.
Was this guy like dead already, or what happened?
No, I choked him out. We wrapped him up. Wait.
Did you take
So
did you take damage when you did that?
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah. Good
So,
job.
so,
Anyways,
so, like, search him or whatever, and then let's
Yeah, I'll
figure out
search
what's
him and
going on in
see
here.
what he's got on him.
any keys?
you
Well,
don't know how long he's knocked out for, by the way. So you're searching him.
Yeah.
You do find keys. They're on his hip, so pretty easy to find.
grab him
Yoink.
and let's get the heck out of here.
That's all
He
you're gonna
also
search
has
for?
his enforcer. He's got an enforcer badge on
I'll
as
take.
well.
I'll take it for funsies. I don't know how if I'll use that later, but we'll
You've
see.
already tried to use a ring that didn't do shit.
I did. Yeah. Yeah, and some stupid ass guards that were. But they were expecting us. Maybe they're not expecting us here. Obviously not, because he was asleep. So I'll take that too. Yoink.
What was this thing?
A cell.
Cage.
Yeah, a cage.
Could
So
we
for
put
the
him
more
in the
unruly.
cage?
Oh, put him in it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Put him in there.
So if you
Look at
Just
you.
a
You're so
basic
Forgot your
strength
name,
for
but you're
funsies.
smart.
Basic strength to drag him over there. Advantage if someone helps you.
I can
Someone want to
help.
help me?
I can
I
help.
rolled
I'll
a
help.
15.
I'll assist.
Yeah, 15.
That'll-
I got a
So.
yeah.
Homeboy is
15 as well.
in the cage.
It's a cell. He's got
And they
no
lock him
magic
up.
too.
The keys will indeed work on that.
Lock him in there.
Probably should have restrained him first, but
Well,
that way he
he's
can't
in a
like
cage.
well, but he
Cell,
could
at least.
scream or something.
He could scream even if he was tied up. No.
Well,
Yeah.
not if we like gag him.
Gag him. Does anybody have
Well, we can just.
a ball gag in their bag or something? Or
I mean, there's probably like cloth and stuff. Like we can either.
we'll find some cloth because I don't have cloth on me. I'm not tearing
I mean,
my
just
shirt.
like
rope.
tear his
Face
shirt.
weird. Just rip his shirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
rip
there you
his
go.
stuff up. You rip up
There you
his
go.
stuff to tie
Listen,
him up.
I knocked him out.
Do you have rope?
It's
Does anybody have
bullshit.
rope?
And wrapped him
Wait,
in there.
Look, I have rope.
So you tie him up
Okay, tied him up.
and then rip his shirt to create like a gag around his like mouth, so we can't like.
Okay.
So he can't. If he starts screaming, he won't get like.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so he is bound and gagged and locked in a cell.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, let's get out of
So-
here.
Surprisingly well.
So to this door, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The key, if you do try it, works on that door.
Beautiful.
There's a hall.
So we wouldn't even been able to sneak past them. There would have been a damn locked door right
Yeah,
there.
I had to
And
pickpocket him.
another door at the end of the hall. That one is also locked.
Okay. I'll use my.
I'm
key.
following.
All right. Neat. Hopefully that does that. As you unlock that door, you come into another room. There is a door here, a door here, right here, here, and here. This is a table, and that has a parchment on it. So there are levers next to these three doors.
No one in the room.
No one in the room.
Okay, I'll do investigation check. 14. Just
14?
seeing if there's any traps or anything.
You think they would trap their own room?
You never know. It was locked.
You don't
It's
see any
behind double locked
traps.
doors.
You can see each of the levers are like labeled with a letter, but beyond that,
Okay.
no. There's literally just a table, a room, maybe some rings on the walls to hook people up to if they need to like get them to stay still for a
Log 'em.
bit. But
I'm gonna come check out this piece of paper.
all right, that piece of paper has a list of names and which cell block they're in. So you read through it.
Any of them say Liliana
It
Yeah,
does
do I
not.
recognize any of the
or
names?
Violet?
So there are several names. The first is Fogrock. He's a goblin from what you can see. And it
Who?
says Fogrock. Fogrock. Fogrock.
Oh, sorry. The guy that did my was Lad Blatt.
Lad
Sorry.
Blatt's
I was
a
like-
different guy.
I was like, funky name. Is that the guy?
He's probably related, but
Oh,
he is, and it just says next to it, info brokering.
It says what?
Info brokering.
Oh,
So next it has Sylvath, and it has illegal contraband. Doesn't say its race on that one. The next one says name refused. So they would not give their name, so they don't know yet. And just thievery. The next one is Arshton Malk,
he
and it
needs some
says
malt.
just says madness. And then the last one just said, or not the last one, there's 3 more. There's one that says DV, and the reason why is unlisted. The last 2. And these are in cell block A. So you have cell block, the goblin and the DV and Arston are in C. The other 3 are in B. The last 2 are, it just says the maker, also unlisted, and Liliana, prostitution and espionage.
The 2 people we're looking for, the Maker and Liliana.
And then when you're looking, it is A, B, and C. So it was Liliana and the maker in A. The goblin and the illegal contraband person, Sylvath, and the rogue in B. The mad person, DV, and C.
hey guys, look at this piece of paper I found. It's got the maker and Liliana in cell A.
I
That's
feel like
where
that's
we need to go then.
yeah.
Darian, do your keys unlock that door?
Oh,
I'm gonna put the
well,
piece of paper in my pocket.
let me check.
Question, real quick,
Jingle.
before we move on.
Yeah.
So things might get crazy.
Mhm.
Should we have a quick, try to unlock doors if needed to help mess with the
Oh, you mean-
guards?
you mean
Cause
like
chaos?
open everybody? Yeah, cause chaos. I
Let the other
love
people
it.
out? I mean,
I'm assuming there's not like a
No.
quick release. It's kind of like you'd have to go to every door, but
Well, you said there's levers on the doors, right?
There's levers on these doors, and then they open up to the cells. I would think.
Oh, okay. So if we pull the lever here, it
Yeah.
opens this door.
I think so.
Uh,
Do you pull the lever?
We want to pull the lever to another cell block.
yeah.
and see
Yeah.
what happens.
is there guards in every cell block? Are we going
there-
to make a bigger problem for ourselves?
Is this a
We have
solid
to
door?
open
Can
up
we see
first.
through the door?
Is there like
There's
little grates?
probably a little porthole with like bars between, so you can see
Well,
down
well-
the hall.
Well, I'll come down here and I'll take a gander down through the little porthole
Pull.
there.
This one, you can see the hall. You can see there are rooms. You can't see who are in them.
Do they all look like cells?
Yeah, you can kind of see doors going down the way, but
Okay.
you can't like see who's in them. There's not really, like anyone sticking hands out.
Yeah, but no guards in this. Like
In
no
this one,
guards
it
in
looks
this
like,
area.
from what you can tell, it ends at the end, like a torch on the very.
On the wall.
Then I'll do
Okay.
the same and look through this grate up here. And I'm assuming Vale's looking through that next one.
Yeah. Sure, we'll see the same thing, but maybe a guard.
That's what I'm looking for.
So this is the same as very inside. You can see long hall ends in torch rooms. You don't know who's in what. This one you
Oh,
can
good.
see ends in
Jeez.
a door right there.
But no
No,
guards.
No cells? Oh,
No
cells. Okay.
guards. Has
Sus.
cells.
So who
The
was
two we're
in
here
block
for
B?
are in the top.
Right. We're the
B
two
is
we're
the
here.
first three.
Yeah, B.
We're up here. Whoever was in B, is there anybody that you think we could convince to keep watch for us?
Well, one's in for illegal contraband and the other's in for being a thief.
In cell block B?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
block
thought-
B should be Fogrock, Sylvath, and the
Oh, I have
rogue
Fogrock.
that refused to be named.
No, I'll put that as
Okay.
C.
Yeah, I
didn't
have
write
fog
any
rock.
of these down.
Apologies. My brain was
That's okay.
struggling. But those are B.
An information broker could be a helpful person to have. The goblin, but
But
I
he's
don't
also
know.
a goblin.
I also feel like we could be getting ourselves in a bigger mess by dealing with all of these people instead of just sneaking the two out that we came here to
I
get.
wasn't necessarily trying to do like big dealings, trying to figure out their like life stories or anything, but like
I can go see who the thief is. Maybe I know him.
more like a an extra hand or two to make sure if things get bad.
But who's to
Yeah.
say they're going to be on our side?
We're letting them out of prison.
Yeah, fair point.
I
I just I wouldn't let the guy that's in for madness out. That's
nothing.
iffy.
I deal with that enough at the hospital. Can we not do it in my
Yeah.
D&D game, please?
When we pull the lever, it just opens up the hallway, right? Like it's all the cells aren't gonna fucking be free, so we can go talk to them at least.
We don't know.
We don't know
We
that.
don't know.
So
I would think the keys are what unlocks the cells. and the
So
levers
what
are,
if two of us start going
otherwise, if they wanted to
towards
pull one person out, why would the lever open up all the cells?
yeah,
for the
I agree. I
hallway?
agree. It makes sense that that's what it would happen. So I suggest we do one hallway.
I'd say we start with trying to get out the two people that we came here for.
And they're in A,
They're
right?
They're
A.
in A.
They're
Where
where
Solace
Solus
is.
is.
Solus. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Let's move up there. Vale, you want to pull that lever?
Yep.
And just
Pull
pray
the
to God
lever, Crunk.
and pray it's the
Alright.
right lever.
Wrong
That door
lever!
opens.
Perfect.
All that happens is that door opens and kind of swings.
Okay.
Not very loudly, just opens. The corridor is lined with bard cells. You can't tell who's in it until you walk up there, but it's definitely damp and thick and mildewy in the air. You can hear some chains rattling loosely from where they hang. So you can see left or right, you have cells.
I don't know what these people look like. Does anybody, Vale, you know what these people look like. Do you want to see if you can find them?
I don't know what Lillian looks like, but
Well, but didn't it say like didn't you have like an A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or,
No, I
No,
just
just
had
said cell
cell
block
block.
A.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how many
I guess
people are
let's
over
go
here?
see.
Who was in A? Just the
Just
two.
those two.
Then
Two.
it should just be the two people that are over here. The others should be empty.
All
So
right,
we'll move
so
up
you
to
came to
here.
this one first. So up on the first cell on the left, slumped against the wall, her dress is torn, her mask is a little bit cracked, is Velvet. She's conscious, but not entirely there at the moment, almost as if her senses are a little bit affected. She doesn't seem horribly worse for wear, but she definitely looks like she put up a struggle.
Anybody here? Oh, sorry. Anybody here?
No one in that one.
Okay.
So she looks up at you and is a little bit confused, but is not wholly tracking
We're
what's
just
going on. Just
Stop.
Be like, shh, and get her out of there. I'm
Um,
standing watch over here.
So I'm gonna ask her, are you Liliana?
she kind of takes a second,
Oh, you used her name
looks
then.
up. Yeah, yes. Yes? Who are you?
Not really any time for questions, just know we're friends. Solace.
Yeah.
Can you cast healing word on her?
Yeah.
And I moved up
You
to
cast
here.
it?
I am.
Can
Can
you move up?
I tell how hurt she is?
She is not majorly hurt. More, she's disoriented, and you think there's probably something in her system or something that was affected to keep her from lashing out.
So she doesn't actually look like she's really been like that. Like
Minor
hit po-
abrasions, like
So, okay.
scrapes.
Healing word's not
but-
really gonna do much then, because it only does hit points. It doesn't do like toxins.
Constitution.
Yeah, it doesn't do like toxins or anything. It's just straight hit points.
Did you
Okay.
unlock the cell so we can get her out?
I haven't yet.
Okay. Is that the plan?
When Varian moves up on the right, you look in, and there is the mask maker. She is not wearing a mask.
Face.
Her face is bare. Her skin is creased. She's got very fine lines. You can kind of see older woman, little bit milkiness to her eyes. Her hair is very long and unbound and a little bit dirty and messy. She's wearing a patchwork of clothing. And she is currently shackled. But she seems very alert.
I'm gonna call back to Varian, have him open this door for me.
We'll unlock this cell here.
Is she
Alright.
conscious?
So I can go into
She
her.
is conscious. So you can
don't
you can
think-
go into her.
So I don't think we ever had a name for her, but
Mask maker.
I'm gonna
I'm
walk up to
assuming
her.
you would know her name.
Yeah, I never made one.
I don't think we did. So do you want me to give her a name? I'll give her a name.
Sure.
Chat
I'm terrible with
GPT, give us a good name for the mask
Uh-huh.
maker.
Exactly.
Listen, I didn't know her mentor would be a part of like the big story, so I just said her mentor went missing. That's all I had.
Well, welcome
So,
to D&D, where
her
the
name is-
smallest minute character can be big.
Yep.
I'm like Stibble.
hmm
Wish I could
Stibble's
go back and
actually
get him.
Her name is Malira.
Ooh, Malira. Well, we don't know that.
Sounds like a disease.
Maelira. Malira. So Solus is in there helping
Helping her try to kind of.
Velvet, and she's kind of clinging to you. A little bit shaky. They didn't tie her up. She's
I'm also going to be like, hey, we've been sent to find you. Also, Raylan is worried about you. And I told him we'd try to find you as well.
so at
just to
his
kinda
name
help.
she starts crying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of. We are on
Build
your
trust.
side.
So she's at this point clinging to you. Now, the second that Vale walks into the cell,
Ah.
Malira looks up and you can kind of see her face almost like she knew you would come. At some point, she was expecting you. And she goes, Mirabella.
I didn't expect for it to come into play right now. That's funny.
You shouldn't have come, child. But it is probably for the best that you have. And you all can hear her talking.
And we go,
Who's
"Who the fuck is
Mirabella?"
I don't know who Mirabella is. I'm Vale.
She kind of seems very well. Vale, then.
Just crazy. It's me, Vale. Duh.
I'm going to stick my head
So-
around the corner and whisper down the hallway, guys, what's taking so long?
Sorry,
You brought
reunions.
others.
I'm gonna,
We do
I'm gonna
not-
sneak up here.
She seems to think for a moment. Her voice a little cracked but steady, and her eyes very sharp. We do not have long. There's much I must tell you before. We have so little time.
Can
I
we
have
go?
to explain. I cannot
okay.
leave this place. Not yet. My job
Okay.
here is not done, but your job, your task is just beginning. I must explain before you go. Why? And she seems a little bit like she wasn't ready to tell you all of this. She wasn't ready to have to explain. But she knows something and is about trying to figure out how to say it.
Um,
I'm too old to fix this myself, she says, her voice kind of breaking. I've tried. But I cannot hold back the storm. I must tell you a tale if you will listen, and I will tell it quickly. You gonna let her talk?
I'll let her talk, but I'm gonna start questioning, like, why can't you leave? Can't we talk about this outside?
but before she starts talking, I'm going to tell Vel, listen to what she has to say. I'm going to run back out here, and I'm going to. You said this is a table, right?
Yeah.
How heavy is that table?
Standard, maybe
So
5-foot table.
me and
roughly.
Ophelia could move
What
it.
size is it? Yeah, it's like a 5-foot table. Heavy wood, but yeah, y'all could move it.
I'm going to tell Ophelia, grab the other end of this table, and I want to bring it, and I want to wedge it underneath this door, like where it can't open. That makes
All right.
sense?
So as y'all are doing that, I already forgotten her name, Malira, looks up at you urgently. She says, I will speak quickly. Long ago,
Oh.
when the world was younger, there was a goddess. And she was not the mightiest nor the oldest, but she was bright and full of life and song and art and joy. She dreamed of a city where harmony could thrive. It was a jewel on the coast where the masks were more than just playthings. They were woven symbols of unity. Velastra was her gift to the world, a place of beauty and memory, and it was whole. But what is whole offends what is broken. She takes a deep breath. There was another. Not as others, not a god as others were, but a shard of things and of hunger. He was born in fragments and discord and the gnashing against itself. He was ruin. And where others built, he shattered. Where others bound, he splintered. And where others created, he corroded. And when he looked upon Velastra, its wholeness mocked him. Her harmony cut into him like a wound, and he coveted it. So as all, he sought to shatter, to unmake, and he brought destruction. The young goddess fought him, and though her spirit blazed, she could not win. He was ruin itself, and ruin cannot be destroyed. But she could bind. At a cost, she sealed him beneath this city, and for that she was unmade. She lost her name, she lost her face, and memory itself forgot her save in fragments, in the murals with faces scraped away and whispers that linger in stone. Only so few of us still worship at her altar, so few of us remember the goddess Olithera. And now the bindings fray, and you've seen it. The masks fusing to faces, the whispers in the alleys, the cracks in memory. The shattered god strains against the chains of the goddess. And what holds him is being broken. The first is already shattered. The great statue that stood in the square. The first of the bindings, the first thread cut. There are 2 anchors left. They're already weakening, and I've spent my life trying to protect them. If they fall, the shattered god releases. And this world, this city alone, the world at large, will be no more. You cannot fight him, but you can hold the anchors and prevent their destruction. If even one remains, the bindings hold. But if they fall, he walks free. I cannot leave this place because my task is not yet done.
Okay. Cool.
I hope you got all that because I didn't write a single thing down because I'm not in the room.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I wrote it.
What task is not done? Yeah, because y'all can hear it, right?
I must remain to watch and to buy you time. The runestone is now yours, and it will open the paths you must walk. It will take its price. But already, the politics and powers of this place are taking sides. There are factions that have allied and serve him. There are factions that will fight against him. War will tear the city apart, and in that, ruin will prevail. I have to stay here. I have to keep an eye and keep my own knowledge within the Viridium to keep it from rising. You must stop those that will destroy the anchors. It cannot be me.
Are one of the anchors under your shop?
She smiled at that. You found what was under them. That is all.
And now
Where's
that
the other anchor?
I've wedged that table.
There are two remaining. One is the Veil of the Still Waters. It is a fountain, ancient fountain. The last is the Mask of the First Light. It is the great ceremonial mask that hangs in the ballroom of the hall, the Citadel of the Gilded Lords.
You said hangs in the Citadel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the Great Ballroom.
Let's see. Are there lords that we should and shouldn't trust?
She seems to kind of laugh at that. Trust is a fickle thing. Veil, he says, trying to use your name as you ask. There is not a single lord that is not out for themselves in some way. I would caution you against them all, though some are more selfish than others. There are none that are not selfish.
Pick your poison.
Do any of the lords? I'm gonna be like, do any of the lords follow a certain god or goddess that'll help us kind of choose our steps?
She seems to consider this. That I cannot say. What I would caution you is what faction they serve. Find the factions who deviate from the heart of what they once stood for.
We know all the factions they serve,
Yeah, but who's not being?
but we don't
Who's
know the
not?
history.
Oh, I did have a name for her. Oh well.
I checked
So
my
I'm just-
backstory. I don't have it.
I'm just gonna be
It's
like
fine.
the Golden Thread, because that's who I know. I know who they are. I don't know how they've evolved.
And she seems to think the golden thread is split, and the split may not be how you most expect. Whom to trust, I don't know. I was trying to find out.
You broke. You were trying to find
She
out.
says she was trying to find out when they took her. She was trying to investigate the factions. It's been a little bit.
Well, if you're not going to leave them, where do you recommend we start looking for that information?
It's not the answer I wish I could have for you, but follow the coin, because war takes money. And if you follow the coin, you'll find where it's being spent.
I'm gonna pull out that coin that I have,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna flash it to her, and I go, "This coin."
She sees it and brightens at it. The symbol on it is familiar to her. That is the symbol of the goddess. Old sigil that was the currency used before the city was sealed away.
Sealed away.
Or before the god was sealed away.
Oh,
Before the
okay,
city
sorry.
changed.
I was like, Atlantis. What?
Yeah. That. I mean, quite literally the money.
Okay.
Were you the one doing? Was people from your people doing the tracker coins that we came across? You say tracking the money. We had a coin that was tracked, literally.
No. Those belong to the Spire.
They
Those
belong
are
here.
enforcer tools. They use them when they're trying to track people. It's a very common thing. And she kind of looks forward, and she seems to almost like recognize your masks. She's looking from face to face. Aha. You wear mine. All right.
Not gonna get sappy.
So we're all wearing her
Now.
mask.
Time
what?
is drawing short. Yes, you are all wearing her masks. Now, she looks from all of the masks, then to Vale, forgetting that you don't remember her name. She says, Mirabella, you were meant for greater things. I have always known. Far better than assisting an old woman.
Guys, I don't
And
think
she
this is my
sighs.
mentor. She keeps calling me Mirabella.
I am going to ask one question before she wraps up. Are we
Yes.
safe to take the girl with us?
She seems taken aback. Did you change the subject very quickly? Yes, of course you should. They do not have good intentions for that girl. They mean to question her starting tomorrow. I would take her as quickly.
With her mask being damaged, is it safe for me to mend it?
Yes, that should be fine.
Then I will cast mending on her mask.
Oh, her mask? She doesn't have a mask.
No.
on.
The girl.
Oh,
The girl.
the girl?
Liliana's.
Girl,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
But I was asking the
You
mask
can
maker
mend
to
that.
making sure it was okay.
Right.
So I'm going to
I'm going-
fix her mask. So her
Right.
mask is now whole, so it helps her be in a little bit more disguise.
I'm going to funny how things work out in life. I'm going to untie the mask that I ripped off of that dude's face
Mm-hmm.
and just ask her, "What can you tell me about this?"
She seems
Appalled, I'm sure. Sorry.
appalled. Completely appalled. But
Looks at
Just
me.
me,
like,
just what I do.
Don't ask.
just the flesh, she blanches and says, if it has gone this far, then his influence is reaching further than even I had feared. It is the work of the Shattered God. And as she says that, you start to hear the footsteps echoing up the hall. Several
Guys, we
pairs
gotta
of
get outta
footsteps.
here.
As a
Which
shift
hallway?
change begins.
I'm gonna kind of grab her
The
shoulders and be like, I can't leave you. It doesn't feel right to
long
leave you.
hallway in C. So
We have
Okay,
time
the one that
to,
the one that I blockaded.
yes. So
so we need
that
to
table.
assist
GTFO.
GTFO.
Okay.
I'm going to assist the girl.
Vale, we have to go.
Mhm.
I can't leave her. It doesn't feel right to just leave
She
her.
said to leave
She
her.
told you to leave her. Let's
Vale,
go.
she said to leave her. Let's go. We have to go.
As you guys are talking, you hear absolute chaos erupt. Shouts crashing, glass, the toll of a gong, footsteps banging on doors, but it seems to be moving away from you.
Fortunate.
We still need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, I'm going to basically just grab Vale and run.
Okay, we start going this way.
Maravella, come with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is.
Solace, let's go.
No, I'm
So
going.
y'all are
I'm going with her. Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't
So,
too worried
y'all-
about this.
There's no
Oh,
one
okay.
in this area currently other than the guard who seems to slowly be coming to, but other than that, no one.
Okay. I say we move past him so he doesn't, because I don't even think he saw who any of us are. So
Yeah. Let's move past him and let's get the fuck out of here.
we get out.
We out.
You get out. Once you reach the top, out of the shadows, and it's getting close to first light at this point. A masked figure steps out of the shadows, and then more shapes stepped forward. Their masks are kind of an odd mix. Pale bone, jagged scarred. Vale, you'll recognize them. There's bone lanterns, hollow knives, black bloom. They're rival factions together coming here to escort you. So the
All
one
hail.
in charge seems to be one of the hollow knives, one of the more brutish guys. And he's like, this way. We don't have much time.
I glanced to Vale, like, are we doing this? Like,
Do we follow these guys? I don't know.
I'm hesitant, but I nod. We don't really have a choice right now. We can't fight them.
Oh, I'm
right.
standing at the ready with my trident. Like, I'm in front of you, so.
I have hand on dagger, but I just
I have like
nod.
one arm around Liliana, and I have like one hand like
Yeah.
ready to grab Brash's like cleaver.
The guy is hurrying you along, being like, peace, peace. We must get Liliana back. We have to get her back.
All right.
We need to move quickly.
And if he
At
said
the, at the
Liliana,
use of
that
her, yeah, at the use of her name, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. So he leads you down into the night route area, into a passage that leads below into kind of a secret room. So down some stairs, down a few passages, through some walls. Finally, you spill into a hidden chamber with low light, and in that chamber is Lord Valen Duskwire. And he looks up at you and has a brightness in his eyes. So it's clear that he sent them. And when Velvet sees him, she gasps and, even in her inebriated state, says, "You motherfucker," and rushes over and starts trying to hit every inch of him she can while she's sobbing. And very softly, very sweetly, he's kind of comforting her and says, "We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Liliana, he's waiting for you," he says soothingly, and she seems to calm at that as a few of the other painted vein courtesans step forward at his signal, taking her gently, kind of comforting her and leading her away. And then he looks up at you, for you've stirred up quite a nest. Dangerous, but useful.
What the hell
He
is
did-
going on?
He kind of grins from what you can see beneath the mask. Well, you see, I figured you might need a little help getting out. Awfully ambitious, tackling it all in one night. And he does not explain why he has a gathering of quite literally every night route.
I don't know. I think it went swimmingly well.
Hmm.
But thanks for the assist, old man.
He laughs. I wish I could claim full responsibility for that, but, well, we all have hands we follow.
So who's funding him? Interesting.
What
Kind of
does that
Yeah.
Well, let's say there are some ties above ties, and some happen to be hidden. But I suppose this night you are lucky. You get a chance that few have ever gotten. They want to meet you.
Who's they? Who
I
are the
think-
pronoun people?
It's best if I show you. I am not the one who leads the night route. They are. And he gestures towards yet another tunnel beneath.
So many
The
tunnels
night route.
tonight.
You're the night route tunnels.
starting to get a little claustrophobic. I
I know.
And then he steps forward to lead.
guess we follow.
Follow?
I'm gonna
My
have a
hand has
little bit of
my
trust in
dagger,
him
and
just
I'm
because
pouting.
like he showed care for Liliana, and then also he's a lord, and that's just me playing into those are the people I kind of go with. So
He's the one
Wait,
that
does he recognize you because you're in?
that is I'm
Street.
assuming he does recognize me because I don't think he's stupid. So
Yeah.
I did tell y'all he was the one that sent me to find her, right?
Yes.
So y'all follow, and he leads you down a tunnel that gets colder as you go down. Very cave-like. And it opens into a vast cavern that has lanterns burning low and smoke that drifts kind of like funeral incense. At the far end sit two figures, side by side, perfectly still. Both are pale, their skin muted as though color itself has been leached away. elf-like, but not. Their forms are symmetrical and too smooth, and their presence almost gnaws at your instincts. They have no ornaments save for their masks, which are identical bone white with the faintest etching of veins curling outward. When they lift their heads, they speak, simultaneously in perfect unison. You have walked in silence where you should have not, and yet you return alive. That is no accident. Their voices seem to scrape across your bones, every syllable too precise, too mirrored as if through one throat, through two bodies. And their power almost presses against you, not arcane, not divine, but something stranger, a presence that does not seem to belong here, and yet that they seem to rule these tunnels with absolute authority. They tilt their heads, their masks and their heads in eerie synchrony, so very synchronous. And that is where we end this session.
Thanks for stumbling into the wrong tavern. If you like hanging out, follow the show on whatever platform you listen on and drop a quick review so other adventurers can find us. We're also live on Twitch on Fridays for one-shots at 7 p.m. Central, so come kick your feet up and watch the chaos live. See you next time.